There we go. G'day guys, welcome back to the AFL live streams. Sunday afternoon football from Marvel Stadium. We have the Bulldogs taking on the Bombers. I'm super excited for this clash. I love Sunday Arvo football when it's in Melbourne. I like it when it's two Melbourne teams. I think that's one of the best slots in footy, that 3:20 clash between two Melbourne teams on a Sunday Arvo. So really looking forward to it. I think the Bombers can take it up to the Dogs today. Now, I know both teams haven't been in the greatest of form, but I think, there could be a bit of an upset where the Bombers maybe they'll get it done today. I know both teams haven't been in the greatest. There we go. I can hear myself. I'm going to put the lights on myself because they're not quite working. Let me get this one as well. That should be a little bit better. I should be a little bit brighter. How is everyone going? What's everyone been up to? What's been cracking? I've got me cuppa. I've got me Arnott's Chocky Ripples, so that's what I'm going to be snacking on this afternoon while we watch this clash. I'm a little bit annoyed that there's two games of football on at the same time, and then the Twilight game's going to kick off halfway through this one as well. Why can't they just be standalone games? I don't like the overlap. J-Clan, I went to the Cats game yesterday. Who are you going for? Are you a Cats man or a Dockers man? Because that was an extraordinary result if you are a Dockers supporter. I think they're getting to real deal territory. I don't know about premiership contender, but certainly like top 6, I think is almost locked in. And then once you get into the top 6, potentially top 4, and then that's when you really start to nail it down. But right now, they're a top 6 team. Amazing result. Any game you win down at GMHBA is incredible. And where does it leave the Cats? They limped over the line. Well, they didn't limp. They absolutely tore the Pies a new one in the last quarter, but then they limped over the line against the Lions. That could have gone either way. So I know seasons are like that, where you just got to bank them. But I'm not sure where it leaves the Cats. I still think they're contender. But if the Cats aren't a contender, I don't know who is. I guess it's Brisbane, but apart from the D's, it's sort of, I don't really know who the D's have to compete with. Dylan says, what is your tip for this game? I'm going to go, surely the Dons can't win. I'm almost going to go an upset here. What is my head? What is happening? I don't know. We're just going to have the floppy head for the day. I'm not going a hat inside. I'm going to go the Dons by 7 points here. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling. Chocky Ripples in the house, folks. Chocky Ripples in the house. Baden Sports says, I tipped Essendon. Dons won the toss, says Dylan. Stream the Swans game instead. I probably should have done that, to be honest. I was tempted to do that, but then why aren't you? I don't know. I'm making some decisions this year with my YouTubing career that I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should have done that game, and I was going to do that game. And then I thought, I've got to get up early tomorrow. There's a podcast I've got to do tonight for another podcast. I'm hopping on another podcast. And I've got to do some prep for for my show tomorrow. So I thought I could get a stream in by doing the 2 Victorian games, which I was pumped for. And then chill for the night and watch that game. But I'm an idiot, aren't I? Here we go. The game is underway. The Bombers, well, both these teams need a win. It's going to be interesting. Congrats on the win yesterday, says Flyzak. They did well, the boys. I thought the Hawks were good. I thought the Hawks were very good. But once again, another professional performance. Not really getting out of first or second gear. The result was never really within doubt. In doubt. Yeah, just a pretty cruisy performance by the D's, and we had a lot of changes throughout the week. Didn't have the coach, a lot of disruption. So I thought the adversity was pretty good by the boys. Here you go, the Bombers. Matt Guelphy lining up for the first goal of the game. Whoever loses is going to cop it in the media, says Sportsnut. Yeah, absolutely. This is almost a grand final for these teams. Matt Guelphy kicks the first for the Bombers. Kathy, Melbourne did not deserve to win at all. If that helps you sleep at night, then that's a fair enough opinion. Yesterday did not deserve at all. I think that's crazy. Who's going to win today's games? Well, I almost want to half watch the other one as well. I like the Pies the Pies are going to win. I didn't see that they kicked clear 31 points. Pies will win. The Dons will win, I reckon, in an upset. And then I reckon the Swans will win. That's my tips. Draper, Merritt, Parrish, Kelly. 2 metre Peter gets up, can't hold. The package. Guelphy for 2. Kicks it out on the full. Just Cause. Hey, Doss, how are you? Yeah, good, Cozzy. How are you, mate? I feel the Lions will beat the Swans. I don't, for some reason. The Bont, he's got the mo, picks up, drilling kick to Wallace in the goal square. I just do not understand how Mitch Wallace is standing free in the goal square by himself. I just will never get that. Mantle. Do you reckon the Dockers are going to be good this year? Yeah, I would say so. They're second on the ladder. Mitch Wallace kicks it. Kicks the goal and he celebrates. Good on Mitchy Wallace. I just played my footy game and took a massive specky. Jesus. Surely there's a pic or a video or something. That's unreal. I don't reckon I ever took a hanger in my life. I love backyard hangers. I love setting them up and jumping on someone's back with a big backpack on or something. But yeah, I never really took one in a game. I reckon I'm capable though. I reckon I'm capable of your James Harms hangers. I don't know, or a Gary Ablett Jr. hanger. Gary Ablett Jr. could take good little hangers where he sort of gets up on the back and takes the mark. James Harms takes similar ones to those. But I could never take a Jeremy Howe where it's genuine lift and ride and, close to mark of the year. I was never in that boat. But I could take a little Gary Ablett one. Junior, that is. His dad could take ridiculous hangers, as we know. Goal for goal here early. Norton gives it to Waitman. A little kick that's not 15, but they paid the mark to Latham Vandermeer. One of the most pestery players in the comp, I reckon, Latham. He does his job really, really well, but he's a pest. Guys, in round 11, who will win, Fremantle or Melbourne? He's tipped Freo by 7, says Simon. D's will win that. Jeez, Latham, he's missed. Kados, what is your favourite place in Adelaide? I've never really been anywhere besides Adelaide Oval. I've sort of zipped into the city twice now, gone to the footy and then gone home. So I don't really know much of Adelaide. I went to Brighton Beach with Rory Sloane a couple of years ago, and that was pretty good. Do another 22 versus 22. Yeah, great shout. I love those videos. It's locked in the Bulldogs forward line here. Zwans. Loving the Goes Alright podcast, Kados. Goes down a treat. I really appreciate that. I'm loving doing it at the minute. I just want to, keep pumping out the apps, keep improving. It's taking me a little bit to feel comfortable in that radio-like environment. I haven't done it for years and years and years, but I feel like I'm slowly getting there, and I want to keep pumping it out and making it as good as possible, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and get around it. Got Sammy Wiedemann on the show on Tuesday, so I'm excited for that app to come out. 2 metre Peter goes bang. The Dons have started really well. I tipped them pre-game. Go back and watch. I bloody tipped them. Tommy Mitchell podcast was legendary. Keep it up. Tommy's a good fella. Really good fella. Like the nicest bloke you'll meet. Me pod vlogs, me DOS vlogs. I do a little weekly vlog, and I get the behind the scenes of what I got up to making the pods, and they haven't been viewing that well, and actually they've been viewing really, really poorly to sort of the standard that I have, and I don't know whether my channel's just lost a bit of momentum or what the go is, but do you guys have any reasons why the pod vlogs you wouldn't click on them, or is it the thumbnail? Is it the title? Is that sort of content just not interesting? Because people like the weekly vlogs, but they haven't really been viewing that well. Me vlogs, and I love making them. They're so much fun, behind the scenes at the studio, and got Dill Buckley and Gozza and Tommy Mitch and Lukey Kidge and Pavey just floating around, so I'm getting them in the vlogs, and I thought that sort of content would be right up the alley of my audience, but I don't know, I can't get them to land. I love the DOS vlogs. I think they're kind of good, but there needs to be more exciting stuff. Yeah. They won't be more exciting besides just being... I don't know. Sometimes I think about that where I'm like, oh, these vlogs have to be exciting, but I don't think vlogs do have to be exciting. Like, I think people chuck on vlogs just to chill and watch. I don't know whether they should be longer. Like, I think maybe 5 minutes people are like not investing in that. But if you see like a 10 or 15 minute vlogs, they seem to view quite well. Thumbnail on the last one is fire. Yeah, I thought so too. I had about, there's about 1 million, there's about 2 million followers between those three boys on my thumb. I thought that would get a couple of clicks. Space Gaming, can I have a shout out, please? Huntsman, Rob Vlogs, yeah. Yeah, Rob Vlogs is killing it. So, there's definitely a market for Australian vlogs to do with footy. Yeah, because like Trelaw, Rob Vlogs, Tommy Mitch, they're smashing it when they do theirs. So I think there's a market for AFL interview vlogs. That's my sort of thinking. Any Dons players that you would want on the pod? Yeah, heaps. Darcy Parish would be unreal. Who else would I want? Oh, Andy McGrath. I'd love to chat to Andy. Benny Hobbs. I'm going to try and get Benny Hobbs on the show. Jack Ginnivan, the vlog superstar. Ginnivan, he's a bit of an expert on the vlogs. Jackie Ginnivan. Just flicked over to that game. The Pies seem to have that one. I sound sick. No, I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I was talking before and I'm like, yeah, my voice sounds a bit weird. I'm a bit flat, bit tired. I've had a big week or so, and I'm just recharging the batteries, and I'm not really in a mood to get up and about. I just want to chill and watch some Sunday footy. I saw you on the big screen in the grand final at Optus. Great sight. What? What do you mean? What was I doing on the big screen at Optus in the grand final? Out of all the players in the AFL, who would you like on the podcast? Oh, I'd love to have an episode where I've got like one of the best players in the comp. I reckon like a Bont, a Heaney or Petrarca or something would be quite sick. But I want to chat to the younger players that are up and coming. Josh Rochelle, Nick Dacos, Jack Ginnivan. Players like that I think would be awesome to get on the potty. Evolution D's versus Freo tonight, please. Nah, I've got too much stuff to do the Savo. Yeah. You should get C. McDonald on the podcast. I think we will. I think we're going to try and get Connor on. That's so funny. That's a funny story that Tommy Mitch spoke about. So, after filming the goal recreation with Tommy Mitch, Tommy suggested to me, Connor, and someone who helps out with my channel, Bailey, that we should go for a bit of a feed. And they had recently Hawks had recently drafted Connor McDonald. So Tommy was quickly just putting us in a group text to organise like a feed, and because I'm Caden McDonald and Connor Rogers, he got them mixed up and put the new draftee Connor McDonald in the group text. And he tells he told the story on the podcast, and he was like, oh, Connor McDonald goes, oh, I'm up for an ice cream and some pizza. And Tommy goes, oh, no, that's not for you, mate. I think we need a redemption ice cream. I think we need a redemption ice cream and pizza, and maybe to get C. McDonald on the pod. Jeez, that's one of the worst shots on goal I've ever seen. Who's 27 for the Doggies? At Optus, they were showing the Demon Diaries at the Granny, and you were on it for a little bit. What? Were they actually? What the hell? I've never heard that. That's mental if true. Bro, I'm out. See you, Ronnie. The Bont, Jamara, Norton visited Exmouth, WA right after the granny in Perth. Quite sick meeting them. They played at our local basketball. Oh, that's awesome. Mitchie Wallace is lining up for his second. This to level things early in the first quarter. I like watching the podcasts. They're really good, but like halfway through, it loses its momentum. But other than that, they're good. What part loses the momentum? Are you talking about like when me and Rog come in? Or are you talking when I've got the guest? It almost shouldn't lose, momentum, because I'm trying to keep all those sections really fresh. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. You're the best YouTuber. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate the support, mate. Season's over for the Dogs if they lose this. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's already over, but yeah, if they don't get up here, I think it's curtains. You should bring back things you don't hear in Geelong. What a niche video that was. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the immediate change to you and Rog talking footy. Yeah, so it's me at the top, and it's me and my guest, and there's me and Rogie. That's what the pod will be. And what am I eating? I'm eating Chucky Ripples. Bit hungover, DOS. I was last week when I suppose it was Monday when I streamed last week, but I was sort of hungover then. I had a 2-day hangover. This week I'm not. I'm genuinely not. I'm just cruising. I'm a bit tired, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just chilling. The Dogs lining up for the lead. This will be the first time they lead today, and that's a great goal. The Bulldogs are up. How high can Andrew Brayshaw finish in this year's Brownlow? Pretty high, I reckon. I reckon he could pinch it. Do an Evo clash with Bev again. Oh yeah, the big Bevan might have to get the great man on. Some of my mates saw you on the big screen. That's awesome. That's unreal, Ethan. Toby, how often do you speak to Bev? I chat to him a little bit over Instagram and stuff, but not all that often. Lauren had to pop in. How they're going. Also, how many games D's winning. I reckon the D's will win 17 or 18 this year. Should be enough for top 4, hopefully top 2. Caldwell's good, isn't he? For the Bombers. They've got it on the wing here. White to Guelphy. Not much moving inside 50 for the Bombers. This kick's just going to go to an outnumbered Bulldogs defence. Oh, Draper did really well. Oh, a little bit. He thought he was a small forward there for a second. Crom top 8, Kados? Nah, I don't think so. I've been watching your videos since you did that old backyard hangout video. Crazy to see if you've grown up. I appreciate that. That's a long, long time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're on the grind, onwards and upwards. Can Tigers redeem themselves? Can the Tigers redeem themselves? What does that mean? You could also bring back Married at First Sight, but instead do it with a can of 4X. That is funny. That's very good. Bombers, top of the goal square. Searching for a snag. UCat's in the chat. What do you think of Paddy Cripps winning the Brownlow? I don't think you'll win it. That's what I think of it. What's up, Kados? G'day, Lincoln. But don't get me wrong, I love the podcast. Good on you, Jake Mode. I appreciate it, big fella. Lauren, I played footy today. Lost 90-15. At least going to play easy teams. Because, last grading game. Yeah, grading sucks when you're not that good of a footy team and you just get pumped for like the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season. UCat, you would have been absolutely stoked with the result yesterday. Winning in Geelong, absurd. Absolutely absurd. Jesus, the Bombers play a just shambolic game of brand of football, don't they? They just put each other under the pump for no reason. And Mason Redmond, he sells his teammates. It's frustrating. They just don't have to do this. I played footy today, only lost by 30. It was fun out there though. Cutler's running in. What are the Dons doing? Cutler ran in to pick the ball up to then handball to Hobbs, who was in a better position anyway, when Cutler should just let Hobbs run and get the ball. After watching the Ds and see how their system works and how selfless they are, it's funny watching other teams who just don't quite have it sorted yet, and it's like, can be frustrating. Redmond, now don't sell your teammates under the pump. That's better. Come on, Dons. I want the Dons to win. Durham. Really dark because of the sun's. But then it looks like it's night time, and I don't want it to look like it's night time. Bombers shot on goal, and they've missed 2 goals 3. What am I eating? Chalky Ribble. Chalky Ribble cookies. Two-metre can't hold. Dale. McRae. Bailey Williams. Oh, Waitman did really well to keep that in. Latham Vandermeer takes on Redmond, who didn't really try to tackle. Just sort of let him walk past. Zach Reid. Treloar is everywhere at the start of this game. How can you get moderator on your lives? You just click on their name and make a mod. That's my little moderator tutorial. What is my hair doing? What is happening? McGrath cracks in hard. Ball up. I love the AFL evolution. I'll bring it back. I'm going to do a career soon, I reckon. What are your thoughts on Zach Bailey? Superstar, one of my favourite players in the comp that doesn't play for the D's. Absolutely love him. Dale, nice mo by the Bont. Yeah, that is so funny. It's funny, he's got a little mo, the Bont. Surely you can make me moderator. Nah, I got enough mods. I got a handful of mods on the chain. Should West Coast rebuild? Yeah. I thought they were going to at the start of this year, regardless of COVID and injuries, and now I think it's just sort of inevitable. Have to go through every team and add the rookies manually on Evo, which is shit. Are they on, like, the fan base at least? Because I don't reckon I'm going to go through and create all the rookies myself. Caden, you should do another goal recreation challenge. I will. I absolutely will. Steph Martin's dropped the mark. Caldwell out to, what's his name? Tommy Cutler. Guelph. Go by hands, you're on. What are you doing? Where are you running? Kyle Langford? Or was it Caldwell? Just silly. Silly decision making. They are on the fan base, but some of the teams have Rory Lobb in the back pocket and Sam Wiedemann as an inside mid. What are your thoughts on Thomas the Tank Engine? What? What the hell? What's your favourite video that you've made? I'm going to guess the Tom Mitchell Goal Recreation Challenge. I would say that too. I can't believe it's starting to tick over with views now, but geez, that hadn't hit the algorithms either for a long, long time. That's one of the best videos ever made in my career. And it was just stagnant in the 20s for a couple of months. So I just want it to get its just desserts. Yeah, that would be my favourite, probably by a mile. I like when me and Cookson DM'd 100 AFL players. That's just so silly. I love my Minecraft video where I made a stadium on Minecraft. That took me a couple of months to make every night. I was just chipping away at it. And then the Demon Fan Diaries of me and Dad watching the grand final. I reckon that's awesome. Are you making any more videos with Cookson? Yeah, I reckon. I reckon soon, probably. We'll pump out some more vids. How often does the GOAT upload? David Dobrik. Yeah, not often, David, at the minute. Are you talking about me? I upload heaps. What happens to Baker? What do you mean? Do another goal kicking challenge. Yeah, I reckon I'll fire one up soon. I'll do a goal kicking challenge in the next month. I will start an AFL Evolution career mode in the next month. And if they don't hit the algorithm, I might just call it a day. I might just hang them up. G'day Dos, how are you? CC Games. Yeah, I'm good. Travelling well. Travelling really well. What's up, Caden? How are you? I'm good. Bango 72. What's happening, mate? Sloppy Joe outdoors. Good. Good. Let's go, Caden. Another goal kicking. Drewsy's in the chat. The man. Oh, all the bloody Freo supporters are dropping in. You cat, Drews. The lid's off down at Dockerland. I remember when you made the MCG in Minecraft. I might do another one though of those as well. I was thinking of doing Macca's Minecraft Mondays where I live stream me playing Minecraft. Flag mantle, baby. Yes, some actually reads my nickname right. Pretty easy one to pronounce, even with my 29.75 ATAR. It's not too tricky, the old Bango 72. Remember when you put Essendon out of the top 8? Now pies. What does that mean? What does that mean? Remember when you put Essendon out of the top 8, now pies? Are you saying now pies are in the top 8? Another great vlog this morning. Bit short, but still great. Yeah, I had to cut a lot out. The boys were talking some gibberish around me, and it was in the vlog. And then there was some really annoying people behind me. I was getting like kicked in the back of my head. They were like getting in the back of the vlog, and I don't know. It's like we sat up the back by ourselves for a reason, just so we can chill and whatever. And I know anyone can sit anywhere at the MCG, but they literally sat like the whole back row behind us had no one, but they literally sat on the seats behind us. So I didn't really pull the camera out that much. Yeah, a little bit short. I think I'm going to start making my vlogs like at least 10 minutes. All the feedback that I'm getting about vlogs in general, whether it's pod vlogs or DOS vlogs or footy vlogs, is like you like them longer. So I reckon I'm going to do that. I reckon I'm going to start making them longer, as long as I'm not repeating myself too much. Like, I don't like when I'm like, oh, it's goal for goal, and it's like the second term, and then the third term, it's goal for goal. I cut that shit out because it's like, I don't want to watch a vlog where someone's just repeating themselves the whole time. But I will try and make them longer. I reckon I'll try and get me vlogs to 10 minutes. Yeah, Drews, I was getting kicked in the back of the head. You know when someone puts their feet on your chair behind you? I reckon that's pretty much not on. But it's not the worst thing if they're on the plastic. But I had boot on back. And it was, doing my head in. So I moved seats. Just unaware people, ignorant, selfish. Your old songs are good, especially Free Kick to Hawthorn. That's the first one I ever whipped up. I appreciate that. I'm trying to make some more songs at the minute. Eight-minute game vlogs and pod vlogs 5 minutes, I reckon. So you reckon the pod vlogs at 5? I do agree. Yeah, I do agree with the pod vlogs. And the 8-minute game day, I couldn't get the 8 minutes for last night's game, but that's what they're the sort of numbers I normally try to get. You entered the concussion protocols after the boot to the head. Honestly, when I was taking my thumbnail, they were like getting in the background, and it's funny because I don't want to put them in the vlog. Well, I try not to get anyone in the vlog behind me anyway, so I was cutting around them as well, but yeah, I did. I got a couple of boots to the head. What are your thoughts on Carlton? Where do you think the Blues will finish? I think the Blues will finish 6th on the ladder. I tipped that at the start of the season, and that's where I reckon they'll finish. The Dogs. They're up by 10. Cody Waitman, I believe, slotted that snag. Did he? Or did he get the free? What's happening? I had Cody Waitman on the screen. Maybe it was Vandermeer that kicked it. Who's the second seed? I reckon the Lions, Drews. Even though I don't fully... No, I do rate them. I reckon D's, Lions, Swans. And as mental as it sounds, I'll probably say Geelong. Saints. D's, Lions, Swans, Cats, Freo, I reckon. Yeah. Even though you just beat Geelong and it's like you probably should jump them, it's like there's still that apprehension. But this is what happened last year with the D's. Got to have Freo in the top 4, come on. Vic bias. No, alright, yeah, I'll put you in the top 4. It goes D's, Lions, Swans, Freo. I think that's fair. Vic bias. Oh. Come on, Bombers. I want the Bombers to win this. Hey, Jake Stringer. Low percentage stuff. The old snap kick from 45. Like, why aren't we lowering the eyes, hitting a target, setting a teammate up? Why are we blasting away from 45 to no one? Ed Richards wants to take on 2 metre. This is so boring, this game. I agree. I do agree. I thought it was going to be a ball burster as well. The Bombers just, like, it's frustrating to watch them. They sell their teammates under the pump all the time. It's like instead of giving the ball to a teammate in a bit of space and not under pressure, they like to give it to a teammate to stitch them up. It's like they're going out just to stitch everyone up. I know that's not what they're doing, but that's my professional analysis. Down the line, they're outnumbered. Baylor Williams, a little tap over the top to Tim O'Brien. To Baslenka. Kicks long, high. Mason Redmond. I reckon he's the king of stitching up his teammates. But he's done well there. Merritt, off a step. Out to the wing. Here goes Cox. To the package. Hit a kick package. Oh, it was a horrible kick to 2 metre. He's done really well to make a contest out of that 2 metre, Peter. Really well. Nick Martin. On the right. He's missed. How do you miss that? Thoughts on the Doggies top 4, top 8? No. Neither. The Dogs won't make the finals, I don't reckon. Playing catch up. It's very hard to play catch up throughout the year. Yeah, I don't think the Dogs will make finals. I think this will be a wasted season. And if they do, they'll be making up the numbers, and they've been making up the numbers of the top 8 for a long, long time. Like even last year. Well, they made the granny. What am I saying? For some reason, I was just thinking about them. I was thinking of 2020, actually, when they made the 8 and got kicked out by the Saints. And then I was thinking last year how they didn't make the top 4, but they made the granny. Silly. Silly me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my man Waitman. He's one of my favourites, Cody Waitman. He's put that one to the left. I almost think the top 8's set already. Yeah, let me have a look at the top 8. Just quietly, just quickly. Oh, I reckon the Tigers and maybe like Tigers, Port or Dogs could make it. But I only really see the Pies slipping out. So, yeah. I reckon you could be right, whoever said that. I reckon the Pies is the only piece of the puzzle that could slip out. Draper got tackled off it. Give him a free, ref. Katos, do you need a new aircon? I don't, no. I got the central heating, central cooling. Pie's going to be top 4. Hawks go in, I reckon. You reckon Hawks go in over Dogs, Port? I sort of agree, actually. They've been playing some really good footy. What is your tip for the granny? Granny's a long way away, and I'm just not going to indulge in that sort of long-distance tipping. But the D's will beat the Swans by 50. Heppel, McGrath with the ball, kicks to the wing, to a 2-on-1. Lucky Waterman's got the stickiest mittens at Marvel. Parrish on the wing. What do you reckon of the Pies this season? They've been awesome. Really awesome. Should have beaten the Cats. They win on Anzac Day? They did. Only just. Yeah, no, I reckon the Pies have been great. West Coast are bottom 2, and that's all that matters. What was my preseason ladder? I had them in the bottom 4. I was almost going to go a little bit lower, but I pulled my punch. But yeah, I always thought they were going to drop down this year. Feel like Hawks will slip in the 8. Yeah, I reckon that's a great call, Drews. They've been really consistent. McGrath with the ball. He's going to sort of top of the square and hitting Ed Richards. Why are you kicking to Ed Richards? Kick it to your forwards. Was Darcy Parish robbed of the Anzac Day medal? No, I don't believe so. If he played the whole game, and he was a bit quiet in that second half. I know he was on 30 at half time and ended up on 40. So it's only 10 touches in a half good. Like, I can't even get a kick in a bloody electric chair. Who am I to judge? But ripping first half, I just think he was a little bit quieter in the second. Jack Lukey, you're a legend, Doss. Keep up the great work. Enjoy the dono. He's always on the donos, Jack Lukey. He's always thereabouts. The great man. Which haircut would you prefer, Ed Richards or Gary Ablett? Probably Juddy. This bloke is the ultimate Nuffy fan, and I absolutely love it. Is that me? I appreciate that. I love my football. I do love my footy. Martin. It's probably holding the ball, Martin. I don't think you've really tried to get it out, but they're not going to pay it. I love Josh Dunkley. I love Trelaw and Dunkley's potty and their YouTube. I reckon they're doing great. They're doing great stuff. Who's your favourite player for the Dons, Doss? Ben Hobbs, probably. Oh, geez, Zach Reed's gone the double grabber. Not sure about it in defence. You got to clunk those. Come on, Dons, lift. Zach Reed, ambitious kick. Lucky Nick Cox is a superstar. Nick Cox has kicked it to the carpet. The carpet can't kick it back to you, Coxie. I'd suggest you kick it to a teammate. Why don't they just sell each other under the pump? Heppel. No, what is that handball, Heppel? You've handballed it to a teammate flat-footed in the middle of 3 players. Oh, golly, gosh, like why? Oh, Heppel is seething as well. You're the one who handballed it to a flat-footed teammate. Tips for Sydney-Brisbane game this Arvo. I reckon the Swans will win. Love inviting the pressure. They do. They want the RSVP from the pressure, from the invitation. Hey, Caden, how were the D's last night? I'm a D's fan. Great. Yeah, they were great. First or second gear from start to finish. Never really looked like losing. 5 COVID cases this week. No coach. The people that came in, like Bedford and Sammy Weed in the ruck, played the Luke Jackson role. Did it really well. A big tick on that performance. And the Hawks are good. Hawks will take some scalps this year. And we drew with them last year. So, the D's were good. Move Heppel into the mid. I don't reckon you can. Caden, you should do an umpire descent parody. That's pretty good. It's pretty good gear. Adam Trelaw. Almost half shins it out. Merritt, Heppel, caught. Bont. I don't know who 27 is from the Dogs, but Mitch Wallace is having a game. He's missed just. I got to the Blues versus North Blues President Club. Fev and Dave Hughes were there, and I got team signed jersey and footy lastly a Sam Walsh signed jersey. Man, talk about filling your boots. That's unreal. Bit of Evo after the game. Nah, I've got too much stuff to do. I'm under the pump, people. I'll play some Evo soon, though. I love playing Evo on the live streams. Watch the Dons mids win the ball, leave a contest, heads drop straight away. Watch the Dons mids win the ball, leaves the contest. Once the ball. Drews, you're typing like the rest of these these people in the chat. Some of these sentences that are being put together, it's either my crippling undiagnosed dyslexia and I'm mixing some sentences up, or some of the people typing these sentences in the chat and just can't quite get them. Mason Redmond, he needs this and he's missed. Come on, Reddo, you got to kick it. I'm whipping the Dons home and Oh no, Nick Cox is sore. He's a bit ginger. Kados, bring back catches win matches. What is catches win matches? I genuinely don't know what that is. Was that... Oh. Wallace brings it to ground. Mitch Wallace is playing out of his skin today. Yeah, great kick out of the back line. Who was that? Smith kicks wide. Norton. He's got a bit to do here. Well done, Ridley. Oh, you got to go there, Hobbsy. Rourke. Just a long kick high. Who is 27? I keep saying that. Who is 27? Are they saying Combe? Right now I'm watching the replay of the grand final. I can think of worse things to do. And one of them is watch this game. Redmond seems to always have good and bad moments when he plays. Yeah, but you want a player that doesn't have bad moments. Like, I don't really think you want Harry McComb. Oh, cool. Yeah, great snag by my man McComb. Yeah, you don't want a player having bad moments, I don't think. Like, you shouldn't put up with that. Like, not to flex the D's or anything, but Jake Bowie doesn't have, and touch wood, I don't want to jinx him, and he's 18, 19, but Jake Bowie doesn't have good and bad moments. He just has good moments. Like, he just plays within his limitations, plays in the system, the team, like, yeah, the way the team system is, does his job. And I never walk away from a game going, geez, Jake Bowie had some good and bad moments. Like, you can't put up with that. Worse than the 2004 grand final. We need one here, the Bombers. Come on, Dons. Oh, jeez. 2 metre Peter's gone the one-handed handball. Should have streamed Lions, Swans. Yeah, I was going to. I decided not to really late. Like, I had the thumbnail ready for Lions, Swans, and then I changed it late in the piece. Caden, bring back the AFL career with Cook. Cook doesn't like playing Evo. It's hard to get Cook to sign up for 22 matches of AFL Evo, so I don't reckon that'll happen, but I'm going to do my own career mode. I reckon I'll be Freo. AFL career mode would get the views up, I reckon. You know what I'm really worried about is I bring back a career mode and a goal kicking challenge and it doesn't get the views up. Did you not stream Lions, Swans because I am? I saw you were doing it, Drews, but I'm doing someone's podcast tonight, a little bit later, and I also got to prepare for my potty tomorrow, and I've got no time to do that today. And I went, do I want to wrap my live stream up at 8 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock at night? And it just was better for me to wrap it up at 6. So I was gonna do the Swans and the Lions because I want to start doing the last game of every round, and I have been for the last couple of weeks. And then I went, that's a little bit too late for me just for this week. But maybe I'll bring back me Friday nights and Thursday nights. They were prime time. Oh, Hobbsy's missed the kick inside 50. Guelphy's going to go chase it. Well, that's too high. That was dirty as by Gardner. Hey, Kados, do you like any fish to eat? What a question. That's a great question. I love flake. Love flake. I love whatever's in fillet of fish at Macca's. I love a good fillet of fish. Yeah. Career mode with Rogie, surely. I don't think Rogie would play Evo with me that much. Looks like you'll stream every Freo home game if you do the last game of every round. Well, if they're a top 2 team, that's decent. Well done, Hobbs. Good intercept to Heppel. Heppel's muffed the handball and Caldwell's going to have to go do too much. That's holding the man on Norton. Friday night streams was good. Yeah, I like the Fridays and Thursdays, but it's really tough. Like back in the day, it's like I'd do nothing all day and then I'd stream, so it'd be like the thing I was looking forward to. And these days, it's like I'm under the pump all day. It gets to 7 o'clock at night, and I go, it's Friday night. I've just worked all week, like doing content, but geez, I sort of just want to watch the game. So I'm trying to find the work-life balance, but I'm also trying to dominate YouTube. But I'm also trying to get me pod up and going. But there's just a lot of things to consider at the moment. Kados, do you like rain? Where are we getting these questions from? Do I like rain? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely I like rain. Rain's rain's great. Rain's class. Rain's been dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Yeah, there's nothing better than when you're just chilling and it starts to pitter patter. It's good. I prefer winter over summer if we're going to really go there. Don's inside 50. They need a goal here. Hobbs. Waterman, why are you going in if Hobbs is already in? Like, why are we going... It's frustrating. These questions are great. These questions are class. I like it. I'm going to open my window again. The sun's gone, and I want it to look like it's daytime. What's Dill Buckley like? He's a legend. He's a legend, Dill Buckley. Yeah, really good fella. Opinion on chickens. They're getting sillier now, and I like it. What is your favourite food? Chips and gravy and buttered chicken, palmy, and probably a margarita pizza. Put into a blender. Nah. This is going to be a dog's clinic, and this is not what I signed up for. Kados, do you like under 47 Paralympic lawn bowls? I'm sure it would be a better spectacle than the footy on at the moment. Hasn't been the most exciting game. It's Parmados, come on. I'm a Geelong man, so it's just Palmy down here, which is interesting. I think it's Palmy regionally. That's my understanding. I'm pretty sure it's only Palmer in Melbourne. Anyway, we've had this chat. We've had this Palmy chat. When can't I disappear when I am visible to you? That is the deepest thing anyone's ever asked me. Shout out, asks Benny. Good on you, Benny. Do I like sardines? No, I don't. I don't like sardines. I don't know how you could. It's just a shocking fish product. Opinions on grass? Green. That's my opinion. First thing comes to mind, green. They put package in and around the midfield. They need a spark here. Parrish to Merritt to Martin. Goes long. 2 metre Peter needs to do something incredible once again. It's all 2 metre Peter or broke. The package has a shot at goal. Once again, 45 metre kick at goal on the back foot off a step rather than squaring it up to a teammate. I just don't understand what these Don supporters are supporters. It's not their fault. I don't understand what these Dons players are doing. Just typed into Google questions that make no sense. Good response. SA calls it Palmy. Yeah, maybe I'm an Adelaide bloke at heart. Best decade of footy. Well, I'm going to say 2010s because that's really when I watched. So I'm going to say 2010s. The Bombers are not good. They're just not good. Martin, Parrish, come on. We got a lift. Great kick. Now, package, why don't you have a snap from 80 metres? Jeez, he's gone so high and so long to 2 metre, but it was a good option and 2 metres marked. Bias aside, do you think 2021 D's is better than 2017 Tigers? Yeah. Our team defence is way better than them, I think. Two-metre Peter walks in and slots it. Come on. The game needed that. BT, don't forget me. Don't forget Jakey. Tune. Can you close your eyes and have a beautiful dinner? Excuse me, Faith? What? Come again? What is happening? What has been put into the Sunday brunch of some of you individuals? Because whatever it is, it's bizarre. It truly is bizarre. Thoughts on Kane Corns becoming the biggest Jack Ginnivan fan? Yeah, it's a pisser. That is great content, and that is so funny. Chat very interesting today. Yeah. Arguably in career worst form, the chat. Someone had to say it. We're calling a spade here. It's funny because I rock up and all I've got is the chat today. So whatever comes out of the chat is whatever I talk about. Well, that's too high on Parrish. Give him a free, ref. Redmond. He had Parrish over the top and he's decided to handball backwards to a bloke under pressure. I will not understand that. Heppel to Redmond. Oh, here we go. Where's this going? Where is this going, Redmond? Oh, it's a 2-on-1 to Stringer, but that's a good mark. Redmond, he gets a tick there. He did well. Tell me what happened to Cookson. He just doesn't like making the vids anymore. That's why he stopped the channel. Will Saints beat the D's? Depending how many more COVID cases we have. The package going for the drop punt from the boundary against his old team. He's missed. 1:38 remaining in the half. The players need to bring back the high pull-up socks. Yeah, how's the socks don't even go high anymore? Like, they're just all short. That's crazy. The Bont to Waitman. Holding it up here. Good little darting kick to Libba. He's got players lining up in the middle if he wants to centre it. He's looking for Norton, you assume. Oh, it's nearly Bont takes the mark. Spills out to Norton. Gives it to my man McComb, who's hit up Martin, who thought it was a mark when it went 3 metres and 45 centimetres. All right, go, Dons, go. What is that kick inboard? Jeez, Hobbs barely marked it. Why are you handballing it to that bloke, Hobbsy? Come on. Why? They've just been given the instruction to handball it to a bloke who's going to get decked. That just has to be what they've been told. Merritt, where's Merritt going? Handball's back. Hobbsy. Oh, the Dogs have just eaten that up. What is my opinion on the colour yellow? Get him to 70k. Get him to 70k. That's it. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm going ham on the YouTube. We're getting to 70k. And we're getting there quick smart. Ridley picks it up. 20 seconds. They need to hold on here, the Bombers. Nothing silly. Well, he's kicked it straight into Norton. That was arguably the silliest. Well, that's a good tackle, though. Good follow-up. Do I like mustard? I don't like mustard. I would never put mustard on anything I eat. Other than footy, what's the next sport you watch the most? Badminton. Yes, finally, can you swear on the vids again? Is that really the reason you guys aren't watching me anymore? When will you hit 70? I'm trying to hit 7 by the end of May. The 10 times principle applies. If I go... Well, I don't know, Drews. My videos are just not hitting at all at the moment. So, yeah, potentially if I fire up a career mode and do some goal kicking challenges, I might be back. But I almost wouldn't be surprised if I whip those videos up and I still don't hit. I don't know. I'm in a little bit of a hole. No swearing. Don't swear. Could you get Tom Hickey on the pod? That'd be great. Here are you guys in the thousands. I'm just trying to hit 7 subs. Disco. Backyard hangers. Backyard hangers would be elite. You had a great year last year, though, bro. Yeah, maybe I'm just being hard on myself. Next is the third quarter. And my favourite, the door. Come again, Reese? Come again? What? Reese, hang on. What? Am I just tripping? What are these questions? What? Reese, come on. Come on. We need King Cooko. The big cooks are on. It'd be handy for a couple vids just to get the algorithm pumping again. Nah, he's a star, Cookson. You need to get the AFL parody songs back and the goal recreation shots back. Yeah, I can, but my thought is, do I just make parodies and AFL Evo vids and that's it for the rest of my life because that's the only thing that hits? Or do I like branch out with some pod vlogs and branch out with potty clips that I want to do for the next 10 years of my life? If I can get them to start hitting, that'd be pretty cool. Branch out with other content. So it's a tough one where it's like, do I keep going back to the well, which I probably can because I feel like I'm hitting my straps with those types of videos. I feel like my songs, video-wise and lyric-wise and production-wise, are sounding as good as they've sounded. And I could make an AFL recreation with my eyes closed at the minute, and I feel like they're starting to look really, really professional and sleek. But it's like, or do we branch out? It's a tough one. Branch out and fail, or back to the well, and I don't know. Why don't you try to get into radio? You'd be a great commentator. Does Cooko have an OnlyFans? If he does, I'd want to be told about it because I'd be subscribing straight away for the great man, supporting the cause. First of all, why don't you get into radio? I don't really want to do radio. I'd love to commentate. If anyone wanted to sign me up to commentate, I think that'd be good fun, but I'm not pursuing a radio career as like a journalist to be a commentator. Bring back the AFL series. I'm going to do a new AFL series, which will be consistent. Like when I do it with Cook, one, he doesn't really like AFL Evolution, so it's hard to sign him up for like heaps of games. That's why we were a little bit sporadic last year when I want to pump him out like pretty consistently. But also he works heaps, so it's hard to get two blokes in the same room as well. So I reckon I'm going to start a new one by myself so I can just get it out consistently and I can, film them whenever I want. So I hope they can pick up some views. Clickbait titles, everyone does them these days. That's something I struggle with the most. I don't know. You got to play the game on YouTube sometimes. And I feel like in certain aspects throughout my YouTubing career, I have played the game really well. And then sometimes I find playing the game a bit cringy. So I sort of just try to be a little bit honest with I don't know. It's really tough. You got to play the game though, and I haven't been playing the game, so I think that's fair. Titles. Are you going to be a 71-year-old YouTuber with 203 subs doing goal recreation challenges and AFL Evo episodes? Or will the channel fade one day? I'm going to do this for ages, I reckon. I'm going to do YouTube for ages. I reckon worst comes to worst. If I'm like, I reckon I'll be whipping up like vlogs every week. I reckon the channel's going to be around for a long, long time. You have to make the vids longer, DOS. The algorithm loves vids 10 minutes plus. Yeah, I rate that. Game day vlog. Yeah, I put a game day vlog out. There is a game day vlog out from last night. Did you see Conor McGregor's interaction with Jake Paul on Twitter? I saw him. I saw Conor McGregor tweet about him, but I didn't see an interaction. But I'm gonna go look it up now. Where is it? Did they interact or did just Conor tweet about him? Oh, yeah. That's funny. That is funny. Kadosh, you should make your channel like Mark Goldbridge, just footy and not soccer. I will have a look at Goldbridge's channel. I've seen his TikToks pop up and whatnot, and I find him really funny. Like I've watched his Jackmate episode. Yeah, that's a great shout. I think sometimes I have too many. You got to bring back the halftime Insta calls. Yeah. You still doing your round tips on Patreon or YouTube? I'm still doing them on Patreon at the moment, but even that's like I thought. I don't know. That's not really firing the way I thought. So I'm sort of at a crossroads with that. I don't know. Not the worst half, disappointing, and yeah, I'm stuck with COVID. Have you got COVID, Sammy G? You poor bugger. Hopefully you're feeling alright soon. Pug life. Yeah, I saw the interaction on Twitter. That's so funny. Favourite actor? Probably at the moment, Tom Holland. Is the other game going to start soon? Cardi, where are you at the moment? If you're still on the stream, are you still in Cairns or what's the go? Thoughts on picture frames? I've had it since Thursday. I'm feeling a little better, but would be better if the Dons get up. Yeah, I'm whipping them home. Whipping them home for sure. Yeah, I'm just chilling next to the pool in my resort. I rate that, Cardi. Have you been to every Saints game this year? I don't think you went to the Perth one when they played Freo. But yeah, you've been everywhere. Macca's or Hungry Jack's? Man, I always say this, but Hungry Jack's had the best burger of all time. The grilled chicken burger in like the 2000s was unmatched. Like it was just the best burger I've ever eaten. And they've changed the bun and the sauce and the way they cook the chickens. They're like dry as all hell now. And they are just horrible now. But I still get them from Hungry Jack's, the grilled chicken burgers. But what they were like 10 years ago were just, oh my God. It was the best fast food burger I'd ever eaten. I didn't go to the Freo game, but my dad wants to go to as many games, trips as we can this year. That's awesome. That's unreal. Darren, no offense, but I hate the Demons. Fair enough, Darren. Kados, do you like baths or showers? Showers. Hungry Jack's was horrible service in Cairns. They screwed up my order twice and had me waiting 25 extra minutes. I've had that happen at KFC when I moved in with Connor a couple of years ago. I went and got some Colonel. I think it was Greensboro. And I got put in the waiting bay and I parked there for like 15 minutes. And I'm pretty patient. So like I was just cruising. And then it got to like 20 minutes and I went in the store and said, I was in the waiting bay and I still haven't got my food. And then I waited like an extra 10 or 15 minutes in the shop after telling them. Some of the worst service I've ever experienced in my life. Were you any good in junior footy? I'm pretty skilled with the footy, but I never got enough touches. And I was a bit too scared to get the ball. So I feel like I could sort of go all right with anyone in a goal kicking comp. But when it comes to playing a game, I don't really get enough of the footy to, be any good. The worst AFL team is Adelaide Crows. I reckon they're looking all right. That win last week against the Dogs was awesome. I saw Brisbane at the airport yesterday. Oh, that's cool. Flying into Sydney. I play for the Ashy Redbacks. That is where Tom Mitchell, Jack Viney and Toby Green played, I reckon. Will the Bombers get up? I hope the Bombers get up. That's what I hope. I think the other game started. I'm going to chuck it on KO. I'm going to have 2 games up. I'm seeing a Christian Petrarca ad. The track's everywhere. The track is everywhere. If you guys want to get on the podcast this week, record a video message, like say, "G'day, Kados," and then like something this week that's been interesting that you want to chat about, and I'll answer it in the potty on Tuesday. I'll record it tomorrow, record in the potty tomorrow, but I want to get these video messages going. So yeah, record a video message, DM me on Insta, and yeah, that'd be handy. Notice me, number 20. I was made for loving you, baby. How's last week? I got done for copyright because one of these ads had a song that I can't use, but it's in, and it was so faint. I had to turn my computer so loud to hear what song got copyrighted. Disgraceful stuff. Can this second half start? Come on. Caden, can you please put Tipper in your next goal kicking challenge? Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody. Yo, sup, Kados. Love your vids. Keep it up. Lafayette Gaming. Chipped in with the $2. What is your potty on? I'll watch it. It's on Spotify. What is happening? Daniel's chipped in $15. Jeepers. With the super chat. Hey man, who do you think will be in the top 8 at the end of the year in order? Jeez, you've given me a fair bit of homework there. I think it's almost locked, the top 8. Jeez, I'm getting spammed, I'm getting donoed, it's all happening. Happy Hazza has chipped in $8. I appreciate the donations, guys. It's unreal. The top 8, I think it's almost locked. I think it'll be the D's, Lions, Swans, Freo, Cats, Blues, Tigers, Hawks is my tip. Happy Hazard with the $8 and he's put the emoji in. Ha 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 ha. And then Daniel as well chipped in $15 into the chat. I appreciate the support, guys. Did I just not say the Saints? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, God. Oh no. No, the Saints are in. The Saints are definitely in. This bloke wants an AFL YouTube boxing match. Jeepers. Your potty is ranked number 1 in Australia for sport on Spotify. It's pretty sick, isn't it? Jesus. This bloody super chats galore. Give me 2 seconds. What is happening? Life Yeet, LF Yeet Gaming, $2. What do you think of the Richmond game? Yeah, they absolutely pasted the West Coast Eagles. It was a bit of a walk in the park. I think the Tigers they looked very good the other night, that's for sure. Disco, loving the content as always, mate. Keen for some more games together when I move back to Vic, just in time for the finals. Are you moving back to Vic, Disco? I appreciate the $15, Disco. Yeah, I appreciate the dono. Are you moving back? That'd be awesome. I honestly, I remember you were saying that you were down. You were down for a couple of games, but I completely forgot what games. And when I went to catch up with Cardi and when I was catching up with Cardi and some of those boys after the game, and I saw you, I was like, oh, geez, Disco, you're down. What the hell? True Footy to fight Cookson on Cookson's OnlyFans. I don't believe Cook has an OnlyFans, unless you guys know something that I don't. That would be great content, though. What a night that was, Dos, says Sammy. Maybe that's where you got COVID, Sammy. You poor bugger. Deborah, I'm back because I got bored. I think I might unsubscribe. Yeah, fair enough, Deborah. You do your thing, my friend. Eagles are $17 to win next week. Who are they playing? Shano, is Katos single? I'm not. I've got a beautiful girlfriend, Georgia. I've been with her for 3 years. She is the GOAT. I hate when people call their girlfriend something like that. Like, I know it's the greatest of all time, but I don't know. It's a bit silly. Nah, she's the best. The G-Pat. I've sent a video message on Instagram. Yeah, if you guys want to be featured on the pod tomorrow, flick me some video messages. Yeah, record yourself asking me a video message, like a question, and I'll answer it on the podcast. But I really want to get those sort of videos or that sort of content going on the pod. So, yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could hop on. And get it fired up. And get it fired up. Dogs are lining up for another one. Absolute ball burst to this one. Sammy G, what is your team doing? I thought this was going to be a ripper. Cardi, who's getting on the pod on Tuesday? Sam Wiedemann is on episode 3. Didn't take me long to get a D's player in. Yeah. Notice me, 1,389. Katos, I bought Evo for $100. Because I'm dumb. And no, it won't bloody load. And now it won't bloody load. So I went to the store and bought the disc and snapped it. Wow, you've sent them a message. I'm going to do an Evo career. I'm going to fire up a career. The Weed. Yes, the big Wiedemann. The nicest person I've met in football. And I've met some of the nicest people ever. I reckon Tommy Mitchell, Lyndon Dunn, Dev Smith, Jake Lever, Rory Sloan. They've all been super, super lovely. But the Weed's next level. At the back, Josh Dunkley kicks one in his 100th game. This is a procession now. Surely get Drapes on. That would be elite. Yeah, Drapes would be awesome. Cal Brown. Who's the career on DOS? I sort of want to do Freo. In my head, it was Freo or Essendon, but I've done Victorian clubs the last couple of career modes. Like me and Cook did the Pies and the Blues. So I think it's time to give Freo a bit of a crack. He's a handsome rooster as well, the Weed. He's just a beautiful man, like inside and out. He's just, the best. He's the best. And I think it's a good chat. I think it's a good chat with me and the big Weedo. Got to get Connor McDonald on. I think we do need to get Connor McDonald on. I think we need to take him for ice cream and pizza first, and then I think we need to get him on. Most goals kicked in a game as a junior. I got onto 4 on a couple of occasions, but that was about it. Oh, Waitman's just delivered it to Norton. Couldn't mark. Treloar, he's been everywhere, Adam Treloar. Kicks wide. The Bont tries to shrug Shield. I thought he got dropped. Shield. Kick wasn't that great by Shield. Treloar gets his head ripped off. Hobbs gets holding the ball against Treloar. He got high tackle. When is the fish pod? That'll be in a couple of weeks. We did a couple of guest interviews on Thursday. I'm getting the 9 to 5 fitness boys on as well. Were you a bench warmer in footy or a superstar? I was like neither. I wasn't really a bench warmer. Oh, I was for a little bit when I was real little in under 14s. But in like under 18s, I wasn't really a bench warmer, but I wasn't a superstar. Yep, I'm moving home, mate. You heard it here first. Exclusive content. This just in. Commonwealth Olympic superstar Tim Diskin is coming home. Com Games may be the swan song and want to be closer to family after 8 years in Canberra. Yeah, mate, I'm surprised you've lasted 8 years in Canberra. It doesn't seem like the most exciting place. Just in the middle of nowhere, you poor bugger. But that'd be good to have you back, Disco. Do Swans on career mode? Oh, geez, that's a bit of a spanner in the works. The Swans would be a saucy side to play with. Shano. Growthy. Hobbs. That's a great tackle by Kane Baldwin. Holding the ball, and they need this one, the Dons. They're desperate. Desperate for a snag. Katos, do I like feathers? Yes, of course I do. What your favourite player for the D's? Asks Izzy. The Weedo, Clayton Oliver, Petrarca, Cozzy. All the same, probably. Luke Jackson. Hobbs looks so clean with the pill. He looks like a bit of a sort. Benny Hobbs looks like he goes alright. Play as Harry and set shot can only be snapped since he only snaps. I thought he meant play as Harry Styles. Imagine that as a career mode. Styles from 55. Goal for the Dons. Here we go. This is the tight game we've all wanted. Kados' favourite number. I'm looking to start an AFL career. An AFL channel. Favourite number? 13, 23, 38. Probably my 3. 3's a good number. Caden, are you a Melbourne member? I am, yes. I'm a D's member. Still get around Harry Styles. Yeah, absolutely. Harry Styles is one of my favourite all-time great. Yeah. Yeah, one of my favourite artists ever. Shea Bolton Brownlow. Nah. Come on, Dons. I'm sad you bet demons. Huh? Come again? Huh? What was that one? Dos, you play golf. I really want to get into golf. I reckon I'm going to get into it this year at some stage. Laverde just didn't have to tackle Josh Dunkley, who simply didn't have the ball there, did he? How you going, Kados? Dogs or Bombers? Well, I want the Bombers to win, but the Dogs are probably going to get this one done, you feel. Fave youngster on the Cats. Who do I like from... Oh, I like De Koning. I reckon he's great. Western Bulldogs versus Demons Grand Final. It's not a question. But yeah, it was a great game. Unbelievable game. Momentum swings. D's got the job, got the chockies. Love watching your vids. Been playing footy while watching your vids since ages. Love to one day have a kick with you. You're a legend, Lockie. I really appreciate the support. Great, man. They need one here, the Dons. They've been pressing hard. Once again, tackling Adam Treloar without it. I don't understand that. Do you reckon you'll take Goes Alright on tour? I would love to. That would be awesome. Ed Richards, 2 bounces on the wing. He's always going to go on his left. And the kick was pretty awful. Almost chopped off. It was a drop mark in the end. Norton. Little handball through. Is that Reed doing the defending? Our man Redmond. Just a ridiculous kick. It was a clearing kick, I guess. 2 metre Peter applies some good pressure. But the Dons are going to go forward through our man McComb. Treloar. Great tackle, Hobbs. Great tackle, Ben Hobbs. Nick Martin. Give the hand. Oh, he's just thrown it to McGrath. He literally threw the ball. He thought it was rugby. Switch over to the other game. This is shitty football. Yeah, I want to. But I've got all the graphics for this one. Imagine if we all just made a shift. Well, I have made a shift, and I thought Hayward just kicked the goal, but it's been marked on the line. Ben Hogs, a goat. It's Hobbs. It's Benny Hobbs is his name, not Hogs. Hogs is a type of pig. Kados, can you say Aiden for the Brownlow? Aiden for the Brownlow for mine. He's going to get the job done for the boys. Oh, Rourke Smith rolls back and slots it. And it is a bit of a dog's day at the office. Favourite place on Uber Eats? What do I Uber Eats? I like getting a bit of Indian on Uber Eats. Like a butter chicken. I'm really craving a curry. I haven't had a curry for a little bit. Happy Hazard chips in $8. Hazard. I appreciate the dono, mate. I like to reiterate when I get donos that I do try to answer all the questions, like most of the chat, so don't feel any stress to fire up the donos, but I do appreciate it, Happy Hazard. You're a good man. Treloar streaming through the middle is a good chase by Jake Kelly. Can't quite close him. Gives it to Daniel on the wing. Gets held up well, but the kicking is precise. And our man McComb absolutely butchers it. But Jalala's a good tackle. Martin, ambitious kick into the middle. Parrish drops what he should have marked. Dunkley throws it on the boot. It's high. This has Norton written all over it. But I don't even reckon he's on the park there. And the Bont rolls back and takes a great clunk. And he's going to kick a goal from directly in front. And this game is getting blown to smithereens. What's for dinner, Dosso? Asks Nathan Schofield. Nath, you are a superstar. And Mum makes this unreal tuna pasta. And I can't really explain it, but it's like tuna in this like chickeny sauce. It's like, and that probably sounds really weird, but it's like veggies. I can't. It's like this creamy chicken, creamy tuna pasta. It's unreal. It's one of my favorite dishes, and she made it for me a couple of days ago, because I don't live with Mum, so I picked it up, and I'm gonna heat it up tonight. And I'm going to, try and have an early kip tonight. Rest the mind, body and soul. And then get up and film my part of the potty. And then me and Roger's part of the potty tomorrow morning. So, really excited. See the Port game last night, Kados? I did. I watched the second half. Because I was coming home from the footy, from the D's game. So, yeah, I saw the end of it. Unbelievable. Clash. How many voice messages are you going to do on the pod tomorrow? As many good ones as we get. So yeah, send them through. DM me on Insta. Starting to get ugly here at Marvel. I thought this was going to be a good game, and I've been terribly shocked. Happy Hazza chips in $1.50, puts in a little emoji. I appreciate the support, big fella. How about the Freo game? We're the real deal. Yes, the Dockers. That is a massive scalp down in my hometown, Geelong, down at GMHBA. Come on, get Dossa to 70k tonight. I reckon, I'll have a quick look where we're at, but I reckon we're only like a couple of subscribers away. Oh, we're 45 subscribers away from 67k. I thought we were a bit closer than that. 45 subs. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching the chan, subscribe please. Why adult dating? I don't think that's required. I just don't think that sort of rubbish is required. Katos, do you like Thai food? Yeah, I'm very boring with what I eat, so probably the typical answer is the pad Thai. It goes down a treat, but it does. I also like a not honey and soy chicken. Honey and soy chicken? Not honey and soy chicken. Is that Chinese? Maybe it's honey and soy chicken. But yeah, I get something like that as well, like chicken and vegetables, and it's just, it's unbelievable. Need some mods in the chat, DOS. The chicken flavour lol. Do you play AFL Fantasy Kados? Nah, I don't. I used to play it at school many, many moons ago, but I was just never good at it. So I just, called it a day. Lol, there was an old lady in Cardi's stream. What do you mean? What do you mean? The Bombers, they kick one. Here we go. The tight game that we're after. Love ya. Love you too, Happy Hazza and the Tigers. We've been keeping Norton quiet. You've done well with Norton. Parrish tackled without it. The Dogs are just too good. Almost a mark to Heppel. McComb, he's kicked another. The Dogs are just kicking clear now. Why'd you stop playing footy? It's not that fun when you get older and they take it very seriously. And I don't know, because the whole comp becomes quite serious. It's not just a bit of a kick and catch. So I don't know. If there was a nice take the piss league, that'd be handy. But I don't know. And it takes up a lot of your time, like training 2 or 3 times a week, then playing it. Like you lose your whole Saturday. Not my cup of tea. Every time I'm at a Melbourne game at the MCG, I look for you. I'll bump into you soon, no doubt. I'm always there. I'm 11 and play under 12s. Davey, that's unreal. Oh, they're going to blow it apart here, the Dogs. Smith. Oh, Norton, that's beautiful craft. That is beautiful craft. Norton lining up. He's missed. The man cannot kick. I'm watching through Fox U. I'm watching on Channel 7. Two-metre Peter can't mark. Shield. Great handball to Parrish. Good handball to Merritt. Kicked it. Horrible kick to Stringer. Just giving him no chance there. Good pressure by Stringer. Richards, bit of a muffled kick. Guelphy, handball out to 2-metre Peter. He's in range. Tries to pass it off here. It's gone over the top of the heads of the package and Bailey Dale. Dossa booted 5 yesterday. That's pretty decent effort. It is a decent effort. Just subbed on all of my 5 accounts. How many subs away are you now? Rigging the system to get me to 67k. I appreciate that. We are 36 subscribers away. What's good, Caden McDonald from Lindsay and Natalie Douglas. G'day, guys. How are you? Pronounce my name. Jeez. Shemu? Does the X turn into a different, like... Yeah. X-Emu. That's all I know. Josh Dunkley's kicked 2 in his 100th game. Taylor Duray out for 10. How come? Hey, Doss, I kicked 3 yesterday. Just wanted to know how many goals you would count as a bag. 5 I would count as a bag. Bag of 5. Josh says, how was Toby Bedford's performance yesterday, Caden? Bloody ripper. Yeah, he was awesome. Great couple of goals. 36 points. The Dogs doing as they please at the minute. It's getting procession territory here, to be honest. Who's winning the Sydney and Brisbane game? Someone just said it's 9-9 at quarter time. And they are right. It's 9 apiece at quarter time. Can you do the giddy? Is that different to the gritty? I can do the giddy. Don't tell me to breathe. Bring me a shot. That's the giddy. Waitman loves his situation. He loves a snag, that man. He just loves football. And I love him. I subscribed. Good on your footy card legend. How do you find your sub count? As in, like, accurately, you go onto the YouTube studio. Kados, I've been a fan since 2018 when you had 20,000 subs. So can you move to Adelaide? Yep, all right. I'm packing my bags now. Is Jack Ginnivan overrated, Doss? No, he's very, very good. He's very, very good. Package can't hold it. Martin. Handball to Durham. Gives to the package. Kicks to the top of the square. Spears out to McGrath. It goes to 2 metre Peter. To Guelphy. To McGrath, who just says, I'm going to kick this. The worst kick you'll ever see. Ever. And he achieved that. That was not great off the boot by McGrath. Come to Tassie, please. The best state for sure. I've been to Tassie and I liked it. I went there on school camp. Do you play footy, DOS? No, I don't. I don't play footy. How many subs am I away now? I'm not sure if we're going to have the facilities to get this done here, folks, but I'll have a look. 23 subs away from 67,000. You guys are doing well. You're hustling hard here, and I rate it. 23. If you hadn't got the gig with Producy, would you have still kept the potty going with Rogers on the back pocket plugger potty? Yeah, I would have. Absolutely. But we're basically doing the back pocket plugger potty on Goes Alright anyway. It's the back pocket plugger potty, and then it's me chatting to an AFL footballer every week. That's just what the show is. So, yeah, I'm pretty... I don't feel like I've lost much. Like, I still get my outlet to talk footy every week, and then I also get access to AFL players to make, like, yeah, a pretty cool show. Sub to Kados or D's will auto win the flag for Kados. I know Jack Ginnivan in real life. I remember the time you did challenges in the finals to see who wins, like eating a pie in 2 minutes. And you played Evo on the hardest setting, Melbourne, Richmond, and Richmond won. Yeah, that was a pretty good vid predicting the finals. 3/4 time here at Marvel, and the Dogs blew it apart that term. Frustrating. Let's flick it over to the other game while we wait. Dane Zorko just kicked the first goal of that term. Can you move to Bannockburn? I'll never move to Bannockburn, I don't reckon. I don't foresee that. These are a cheat code in the regular season, but lose in the finals. Well, that's the opposite of what we've seen in recent history, but... I've been loving TikTok recently. If you haven't got me on TikTok, follow me at Kados38. I've been having a ball on there, pumping out some content. Who's your least favourite player? Mine's Jack Higgins. That's a bit harsh on Higo. I don't really have a least favourite player. They're all pretty good. Favourite Freo player? Andy Brayshaw. Do I like Mr. Bean? Not particularly. My least favourite player is Dom Sheed. Are you a Pies supporter? I played my footy game today. I won by 7 under 12s, by the way. Very close game, intense at the end. Well done, CP Sports. I was backing you in. No, you did well, mate. What are your thoughts on the pair? I think they might start to get a bit of a wriggle on now. I've been watching you since you made How to Eat a Pie at the Footy. What a ridiculous video that was. That's where No Meat in the Cleats was born, that vid. Hayward with a Mark of the Year contender. I'm going to flick it over, and there better have been a serious hang. Cam Rayner lining up. He's missed. I like the MCG you built in Minecraft. I might have to do another one of those videos. Do you know Jordan Dawson? I sent him a card of him wanting him to sign, and he hasn't sent me it back. Labour or Liberal? I'm not a big politics man, to be honest. Bro, I met you in real life on Brownlow Night 2020. I had the Bulldogs esky. Brownlow Night 2020. I don't recall that. Brownlow Night 2020. Wasn't that when we were in lockdown? Thoughts on the Cats this year? Sorry, I meant 2019. I remember 2019. I remember meeting you at the Brownlow 2019. Thoughts on the Cats? I think they'll come good towards the end of the year, but if they weren't the Cats, we'd be looking at this team going, this team's very average, the way they're playing. But they are the Cats, and they've got some guns up forward. I don't think their midfield or backline's terribly strong. But they'll win enough to make finals, and then I feel like they can pinch a couple of finals. So they're always thereabouts, the Catters. Oh, what a shame that this game has to end. But this is the last term, unfortunately. Oh, God. I wish it could go forever. Last term here at Marvel. Oh, the pont. Too many Peter runs under the footy so much. Stream some Evo after. Nah. Not today. Let's see how many subs we're on. I reckon we're gonna be close. Towards the end of this stream, we're gonna come very, very close to getting to 67. 19. We're 19 away. Josh Dunkley for 3. Oh, he hit the post. My friend just subbed to you. Unbelievable. Naomi, Swans will win. Just flicked it on and they've kicked another one, the Lions. They're up. Up by 19 early in this game. McGrath to Parrish, who kicks it almost out in the full. Dos, give me a player to make an edit on. Isaac Heaney. That's a good one. Luke Beveridge has a weird moustache. Yeah, certainly does. Come on, guys. Help Katos get Z sub. $38-point margin at the minute. 38. Great number. What's good, Dos? G'day, Gabe. How are you, mate? Watching an absolute ball burster here for your Sunday, Arvo. Bro, I feel bad for you. This must be so boring. Yeah, it's pretty boring. Pretty boring game. But it's good. I like cruising and talking to everyone in the chat. So I'm not too bored, but yeah, the game could be a little bit more exciting. Dos, I got 38 subs. CPS Sport, you are dominating. See Kane Corns' haircut. I did. I like Cornsy. I reckon he's quite funny. Heppel down the line. Draper can't mark. Trelaw's... How many disposals has Trelaw got? He's been putting on a clinic. Does do a goal king challenge with Scott Pendlebury. That'd be a good get, wouldn't it? Dill Shields got it in defence. When's your next video going to be? I'll have a clip from the potty out on Monday or Tuesday. I'll have a pod vlogs out on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'll probably have a video out on Thursday as well. I need another Thursday video. Well, that's a dangerous tackle, Caleb Daniel. Oh, they haven't given it. Katos, I gotta go. See ya, ex-emu. I can't believe I actually dipped Essendon. I was watching Drewsy's stream, but I came back here. Unreal. Did you vlog the D's game against the Hawks? Yeah, surely you've seen that. I put it up. Yeah, I put it up a little earlier. Hope you get to 67k subs. How many subs, says Ronnie? Let's have a look. $12 away. 12 away from 67. Any goal kicking challenges soon? Yeah, I reckon we'll fire one up soon. I just subbed. Good on you, Naomi. I appreciate that. Oh, the Bont kicks inside 50. Great mark by Ridley. Oh. Cody Waitman runs to Essendon fans after he kicks a goal. Well, they've given him so much shit over the last little bit. I think that's actually pretty funny. Oh, Guelphy's dropped a sitter. Steph Martin, Ed Richards. Oh, Dunkley, what a tackle on Reed. Josh Dunkley lining up. Thoughts on Dogs? Top 8 chances. My thoughts won't finish in top 8. They could. They really could. I don't expect them to, but they could. Oh, Waitman. I love Cody Waitman's pressure. He would probably like Essendon more because the Dogs once made the D's drop to 9th position. I don't really like either team that much, to be honest. The Bombers fans rinsed me one year for tipping them for the bottom, and I think the Bombers fans can sometimes be a bit cranky. And the Dogs are just the last couple of years, like their interactions with the D's have been a bit weird. So I don't love either team, but I wanted the Dons to get up today because they haven't won that many this season, and I like when they play well. Like, I think getting it into 2 metre Peter, and when they burst it out of the middle, they can play an exciting brand. So, do I like Jack Ginnivan? I do. I love Jack Ginnivan. Anyone say Mr. Bean holiday? Why is Mr. Bean getting a lot of airtime today? I don't understand. Bombers 3 just spoiled each other. Baldwin, Hobbs, handballs to Durham. Handballs out to 2 metre Peter, who weirdly kicks inboard, but Tom Cutler marks. So that's all right. They've done well there. Let's see how many subs. I reckon we could be in the nervous 90s. Oh, we're 6 subscribers away. 6 subscribers away from 67. Cutler kicks it. He kicks truly. Let's go around the grounds. The Lions are up by 18 points. Thoughts on Mick Malthouse? Bit of an old cranky bloke these days, but I like Mick. I always liked his coaching. I thought he was, good. Oh, the Bont just walks it out of the middle. Kicks him board. Dunkley couldn't quite mark. You are now 5 subs away, says Ronnie. How many subs away? How many now? Oh, Baslenka's kicked one. All right, we've actually closed, we've ran down 67 pretty well in the last week. I reckon I've been stagnant on subs for a while, but in the last week it's been pretty good. We are 2 subscribers away. 2 subscribers away, folks. Do I like Shrek? I love Shrek. Beautiful man. Fun fact, Trelaw and Dunkley have a YouTube channel. Yeah, they do. Ads and dunks, on and off pod. My nose is itchy. Who's your favourite commentator? James Brayshaw. My favourite YouTuber, Jai Piana, has put the Gold Coast Suns 8th place in his predictions. Oh, that's ambitious by Jai. Holding the ball for Jake Kelly. He could have got rid of it. Yeah, that's a correct decision. 67k. Everyone's asking. We are officially on 67,000 subscribers. Come on. We've done it. I've hit 60k, 67k, closing in on 70. 70 would be a pretty unreal achievement, wouldn't it? That's a fat number. 70,000 subscribers is impressive. And the Dons are piling it on here. It is a 50-point margin. Shano just unsubbed. I'll have a check. Oh, 67,004. We're flying. I liked your new blog. My new vlog. Thank you, Matty Rao. Can't wait for 100k. If I ever hit 100,000, that will be a graft of a lifetime, won't it? Like, I've been doing this for 6 or 7 years to get to 67, so to hit 100 would be absurd. That'll be the biggest moment in AFL YouTube history. I wouldn't be surprised if someone jumps me and gets it before me. Yeah, it's a mark to 2 metre. Doss do another 5 games in 5 days. You'll get the YouTube plaque sooner than you think, mate. I appreciate that, Disco, hopefully. Maybe they might give me one for just the graft. They're like, mate, you're never going to make it, but just for trying. Just for trying this hard. 69,000 subs is coming soon. Yes. What a great 1,000 that will be to be a part of. Do a vlog with you, Cat and Cardman. I'd love to do a vlog with those boys. Hope you get 100k, Kados. I appreciate that. I'd like to get there one day. Can you start streaming more Evo, please? Yeah, I reckon I will. Any content with AFL players soon? Well, I've got Sam Wiedemann on my podcast tomorrow, so I'll release a little snippet of the chat with the big weed on YouTube. And then I reckon I've got a video with Cripper coming out on Thursday. I'm never unsubbing. I appreciate that. Elite Sports. You're a real one. You are a real one. Great tackle by Bailey Smith. Sammy G, I'm fed up with this mediocre football club. Eight minutes left. It'll be great when you get 100k. Oh, God. Why wouldn't you hit? Loving the vlogs. Any advice for a bloke who is unsure about putting content out there? Yeah, I don't know. I just guess find something you like doing. And then if you like doing something, then there shouldn't be anything holding you back to doing it. So if you genuinely find like a piece of content you want to put out and you like doing it, then I wouldn't let anything else hold you back from doing something you like. And that's the only really piece of it. I don't know. That's the only real mechanism for anyone to do anything. It's like if you like it, do it. But I would hate for someone to really enjoy something but not put it out because of fear of like what people think and whatnot. So just back yourself in and make stuff you like. Do stuff you enjoy. Kados, it's 7:50. Where are you? New Zealand? It's only 6 o'clock here. It's holding the man on Smith. Why would Zach Merritt even remotely argue that? You've tackled the man without the ball. I don't. Zach Merritt doesn't know the rules of footy. Dos, you will hit 100k before I buy a 1k subs. Baslenka lining up. He's put it across the face. Josh Shackey's clunked an absolute beauty. It's only 350 for me. You must be in WA. Kados, say my name. Game on, dude. Game on, dude. Love your stuff. Oh, Josh Shackey's hit the post. Kados, will the potty come to YouTube? Nah, it won't. It'll be on Spotify, which is so easy to like hop on over to. It's free. It's got the video on there. So, yeah. How's the paid content going? Is that Patreon or is that what's the paid content? Almost pitch black at 5:47. Yeah, it's starting to fade here. It's not like nighttime, but it's like definitely the sun's set here. Only a little bit of light left. Google me on images. Follow me. I'm the leader. 3 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in this exciting clash on Sunday Arvo football. Please do another goal kicking challenge with the boys. Are you going to stream the other game? I'm going to take off. I've got a podcast I'm doing in an hour and a bit. And I've got to prepare for my podcast, which we'll record tomorrow and it'll be up on Tuesday. Two-metre Peter lining up. Come on, Petrie. Slots it. After watching this game, Shano. Thoughts on Brad Close? He's handy. Love your work, Disco. 2 minutes 25. Can we just blow the siren for the love of God? We've seen enough. How good are the Bombers, says Cardi. Cardi, this has been one of the all-time worst games I've ever tuned into. Oh, I thought this was going to be a belter. What a game at Marvel. Oh, come on, you cat. No, that's funny. Swans are pretenders. Swans are getting a bit of a touch-up. Let's go around the grounds, thanks to KO. Yeah, they're down by 33. I thought the Swans were going to win. Ed Richards. Here we go. Kick another one. Kick another one, package. Oh, he's... Well done. Good finish, Jake Stringer. It's only 32 points. It feels like it's way more. It feels like it's been like a 60-point loss. A minute and 20 to go. Libba slaps it on the boot. Heppel does well. Redmond's kicked it into the man of the mark. McGrath. Goes wide to Heps. The comeback is on, says eBag 981. Deal Shield. There we go. The Dogs. They needed that. They needed to dub the Dogs, and they've got the job done. Thoughts on Freo touching up Melbourne in 4 weeks? I don't reckon the Dockers will get within 6 goals of that game. If Geelong aren't winning the flag, I want Freo or Saints to win. I'm not sure the Cats are going to win the flag. Who beats Melbourne this year? Don't know. 1 and 6 Dons. Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to call it a day. I'm absolutely spent. I appreciate everyone who's stuck around, all 50 of you who have stuck around for the stream. I appreciate the people chipping in the donos. We got to 67,000 subscribers. Closing in on the 70k. Hopefully if I pull my finger out and get some YouTube videos out, we can get there sooner rather than later. Yeah, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and I'll see you all for some more content very, very soon. Cheers, guys.